You are getting the news live from Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to get the latest live updates. We bring them as hot as they are. Guess what? The leader of the PhD ministries, who was arrested, that is Walter Magaya, has been granted bail, a bail of 3,000 United States dollars. They say in Zimbabwe and in dictatorship, money speaks. So Magaya is now a free man, which means his case would be deliberated on whilst he is outside. He was granted a bail. It's just a developing story of 3,000 United States dollars. Let's get this. Walter Magaya was arrested on fraud as well as rape related charges. And these are serious charges by nature. Of course, in a democratic society, I mean, you are not guilty until proven guilty. That is how it is supposed to work. But this must actually apply to all citizens across Zimbabwe, but it never does. There are many citizens of Zimbabwe, as we are speaking, who are languishing in prison. But Walter Magaya is now out. He missed the most important service, which was actually done by his son. I think the church would be in jovial mood today, and they would be relieved that their leader is being released, though facing serious charges. You know, the society these days, especially when it comes to prophets, you cannot tell them other way around. You will always, at the end of the day, be the enemy, especially if you report the truth about their leader. So today being out, it would actually definitely be connected to the prayers that they have done. It will be connected to quite a number of. But already I saw, I think it was Hopewell Chinono, he predicted that Walter Magaya, because he has money, by end of this week, he would be out, he would be a free man. And indeed, the courts of Zimbabwe deciding to release the man, but he had to pay a lot of money. That is 3,000 United States dollars. This comes amid Zimbabwe Republic Police announcing to global citizens to actually, if those who have been actually raped by Walter Magaya or taken advantage of by Walter Magaya, to report to the Zimbabwe Republic Police. They have actually even given out the phone numbers as well as the contact details of which they can actually use to make sure that they report their cases. They claimed that globally they have been called by victims of Walter Magaya. But I wonder, such a person who has committed such serious criminal activities being released. I mean, what does this speak of the justice system of Zimbabwe? Now we've got someone who was protesting during the Blessed Geza organized protest, and that person was kidnapped, arrested, kept in prison, denied medical health care. And then we've got a prophet who is actually accused of serious crimes, such as rape as well as also fraud. These are serious crimes which may see him actually going for years in prison before he is being released. And I think this point out already to the future of this case. I said that his arrest was somehow political. Something might have been actually obtained by those who went after him, and they decided to actually revive. I must say, all people associated with ZANU-PF, most of them, they are criminals, and there are dockets just pending for them. When you cross the line, they go after you. But I heard yesterday that from one of the online publications saying that Walter Magaya was taken away from the prison, and the reasons were not given as to why he was actually removed from his prison. Maybe we are talking of someone who was free as of yesterday, and the Herald is just being told today to actually write about that. Remember, it's state controlled media. They are told what to do. But the point is, Walter Magaya at the moment is now a free man with a bail granted so swiftly, considering the scary charges that he is accused of. They are serious. If it was just an ordinary Zimbabwean, I must attest to you that person was going to languish in remand custody, be trialed for years, only to be actually released maybe after more than 20 or so years rotting in prison. But definitely, if you've got money and political connections in the, under the Mnangagwa dictatorship, you are so very safe. So I'm sure he was told what exactly landed him to the prison, which is beyond his charges. I'm sure he was told, he knows. It must not be something that is very, very serious. And maybe this was actually a ploy to control him, and a ploy to make sure that he is loyal to one of the factions within ZANU-PF that is currently dominant. There is more actually to this whole scenario and incident. Magaya being arrested, the very same man who has been given a vehicle by the regime, and yesterday saying something to do with the gift that he received from Wicknell Chivayo made him to be vulnerable. That saw him actually going into the prison. I'm sure he is going definitely to spin all these incidences to the gullible crowd of his church members, to his advantages. So otherwise, Magaya is out. Your papa, those who are going to his church, is out. Thank you very much for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us.